Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a good Monday today. I hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully everything's coming through because gotta love those last second tech issues. I'm sure you all heard the disconnect reconnect sounds and whatnot. Whew. Some days with the setup. But I hope you're all having a good day. Hope you had a good weekend. We're back with Hollow Knight Silksong. We're going to be trying, at least, to get through our finale here. And I was racking my brain trying to come up with a non-spoiler title, so I do appreciate the comment that I came up with a good one that's not too spoilery. I very much appreciate that because I was hassled on that one. Let's see, we've got Dude as always. Good to see you. Let me take care of the usual drop there. There we go. Okay, so that at least is working too. We've got Dude as always. Good to see you. Austie, we've got Toast. Welcome, welcome. I'm very glad to see everyone. And I'm glad that your friend fixed your Switch. Probably still need a new battery and replace the thermal paste, but it works now. But hey, it's a start. It's a start at least. So yes, if it wasn't clear enough from the ending 4 and all of the lead up just now, we are right here at the ending of the game. This is deep spoiler territory. If you do not want spoilers for today, this is your last warning. I have no idea how long this is going to take. If it only takes a few attempts, I guess we'll be doing some slight cleanup around to make it at least a worthy stream, but this music though. You rage quit this boss because you were tired and the sleep debuff is real and beat it 4th try? Nice! I definitely haven't beat it 4th try, but here we are. Get my stuff. I got the note that I was being too aggressive last time, so... Uh-oh. Nope. So I'm gonna try to take that note. I have gotten at least to the second stage before ow. I was way too far away for that. I think I got damage in at least, but... And I'm dead. Dang. 4th try is in that day. Oh, okay. No, don't worry, it took you like 30 to 40, one of the funnest, most rewarding, challenging things. Oh, it's a fun fight, for sure. I probably need to mess with my build as well, but we're at least getting warmed up with the one that I'm comfortable with. Wow, that looks like a familiar spot for my cocoon to be. It's like I die there a lot. Okay, what you doing? Ow. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm falling on your head for no reason. Ow. This is why I'm saying it's a warm-up right now. Oh, I was not far enough for that. Oh, how dare she? How dare she disappear underneath the void there and avoid me healing? keep charging up our silk there. It's almost like she wants to win as much as I do. I seem to like dying in that spot a lot. Nope. Ah, I should have jumped. But I was kind of expecting her to jump at that moment. Of course, now I'm not following the advice I gave myself there. Uh-oh. Yeah. I couldn't turn around in time on that one. The momentum got me. And I need to remember my tools as well, I know that, but... trying to get the main attacks down first. I could swear I've seen my cocoon elsewhere on this. So that's why I keep making the joke I do about dying right there. Oh, okay. Ow. Ow, she moved. Hello, DJ. Hope you're doing well. And I do think she's following that advice. Any game is easy if you don't get hit. Ow. It would help if I don't get stuck in that one spot there, huh? In the midst of that void. Ow. Ow, I was way too early with that. There we are. Okay, that's second phase. I think. I could be mistaken. She's at least getting the void involved now. The same attacks as most of the other void creatures. Not this again. Dang it. I need to pay better attention to the ground. Owie. And yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. I need to realize what attack that is a lot quicker and just run, essentially. I think is what I need to do, because that attack is the most common one, I think, so far for me. When I make it that far into the fight, that takes me out, so... I could definitely be doing this with a different crest, but, you know... I like which crest. Oh, see, yeah, there's my stuff over here. So, like I said, I seem to like dying in that one spot a lot. Ow. Double ow. Which crest makes a statement, indeed. It makes a statement probably that I'm stubborn most of all, but... Okay, we made it here again. Ow. Okay, it's that attack again. Ow. Okay, like I was saying about running on that one. Yeah, oh, that's where you went. I was gonna say... Ow. Oh no. I got a hit in via the, ow, the circlet, but... I don't like having to manage those things firing at me from off screen. That's probably my least favorite attack of hers so far. How many tries last stream? I did not count. I think it was like the last half hour or so of stream that I was trying. Oh, okay. She 180'd in the air. I should have expected that. And then I walk into her. I should have expected that too. That's a very common way for me to get injured in either of these games, is just walk into the attack. Again, case in point. Ow. I didn't jump in time. That attacked twice, okay. Ow. I got greedy, that was probably my issue there. I was like, let me do damage. I should not have done damage at that moment. Should not have tried at any rate. Uh-oh. Trying to manage both of those attacks at once, that's fun. I didn't time that properly. Ow. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had my eyes on her. What are you doing? You know, and then I completely missed the floor. Making solid progress for sure. Thank you. In some ways, I feel like I'm being a little too passive at moments, but it's trying to balance getting the damage in with not dying at the same time. So that's not always a easy shift from other bosses. Ow. I thought I was just out of reach. I should not have assumed that. Ow. Owie. And then I fell into that. I got a heal, not the heal I wanted, but I got a heal off of that. Yep, should have felt. Should have called that, and then I died. Oh, I completely missed that line. Tried swapping crests on Silksong and got bodied, so you gotta stick with one. Maybe it was because you were a hunter main, so non-diagonal pogo is off. Maybe. I can't say for certain. All I know is Silksong is going to be enough of a struggle for me that it's definitely not going to be on stream. I know folks probably want to see it, but... I'm not consistent enough yet. At not dying to things. Ow. Missed that pogo. That was that should have been a real easy one to land, but I guess never assume anything in this game, huh? Oh, then she scooted out of the way. I can't heal off of that. Ow. Well, this is not going to end well for me, probably, but we're gonna try anyway. Yeah, I dropped. I should have floated. Man. Wouldn't oppose that and it would be really funny, but doubt it. Yeah. Oh. I need to charge up all of my silk there. That would be very helpful. As soon as you beat... Oh! I missed the... As soon as you beat the CSR gets a release date, GG. Right? But yeah, it would be funny. It would be funny, and I wouldn't be mad about it per se. But but I do have some other games I'd like to get to potentially. I can't name them off the top of my head right now, but there's definitely a lot of games that could be covering for y'all. Ow. That's fair. Whew. All that time spent just trying to find the window for the heal. Ow. Good old off-screen attacks, my favorite. And then she backs off. Man, I could have gotten that heal. Could have gotten a good heal off of that too. And I should have read that correctly. I completely misread it. I thought she was going for another dash, but she wasn't. But yeah, and this is exactly why I tend not to count my attempts, by the way. You'll get it? Thank you, thank you. I hope so. I'd love to be done with the main part of this game today. Come on. I do wonder, do the tax work on, well, she'd be removing like the poison, so I can't do like poison tax at any rate, but I wonder if I should try out tax for extra damage. Why did I jump? Again, why did I jump? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. I was like, wait, where is she? Of course I run straight into that after I heal. Yeah. The 7 sounds about right on that one, and on the D20 Dice of Silent Hill relay. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. For that attempt. Because this is definitely a skill check that's higher than single digits on that. It requires a skill check of much higher. Ow. I should have figured. Ow. In theory, she's really not that bad until you get to at least the second phase, but it's just getting that consistency down. Have to read her attacks a lot better than I'm doing. Oh, that was the worst timing for the heal. I thought I was like just to her side, but no, she was right on top of me. You're fighting some kind of dark entity. Shadows also Silent Hill was spitting. Oh, I don't disagree on Silent Hill feeling fitting for this. Oh, there's my stuff. Okay. Again, not that I need it at this point, it's just good to know. I will defer to other Silent Hill fans in the chat to do the talking here. Just while I'm trying to survive. At the moment, I'm a little tied up. That was probably not the best time, but it wasn't the worst time to heal. Oh boy. Dang it. And then I jumped right into that. Ah, the double damage on that. But Silent Hill is quite good. I mostly played like the earlier games. They can get very psychological as opposed to like action horror. Like usually there's a reason why the characters end up in the title location. Ow. I'm not gonna go into why. It varies. Oh, I fell right on top of that. Okay, I got damage in at least, but I really needed that heal, unfortunately. Ugh. Streaming early today? How do you mean streaming early? Oh, it might be daylight savings difference. That might be it. Because we did just go through that shift. Okay. I was like, wait, why streaming early? It might be early over there but because we do daylight savings, it's normal time for me. I did that the wrong timing there. Oof. And then I failed that pogo completely. Just got out of the way there. Good game, but proceed with caution since the theming can be rough. Yeah, it can be really rough, the theming behind the various Silent Hill games. Like, they get into some really rough territory, thematically. Ah, I wanted my stuff back. Lace, can I take my stuff at least? I would appreciate. Once again, I missed time one when she's been jumping. Had a feeling I was dead there. They do have rough theming, and the newest one is you need to know a little history to understand. That is true. It does take a little extra context on the newer one from what I hear. Because I haven't gotten to that one yet, honestly. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lace. You're actually letting me take my stuff this time. You haven't heard much about Silent Hill, probably because Silent's in the name. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, DJ. Ow. I dodged right into that. I thought she was done. She was not done. An ant though. Oh gosh. Yeah, ant going, only know about it because Dead by Daylight. I would say some folks are in the same boat there. So I can't say much. In the sense that I can't, like, be, oh, how dare you not know? Ow. Owie. Whew. Oh no. Yeah, I ran right into that. That's my fault. Oh, she backed off. They haven't released games in years, so it's not. Yeah, true. It took them a long while to come out with new games. But let's just say there's a reason why it's usually mentioned in the same sentence as Resident Evil. Like it's those games were big back when I was in my early gaming years, we shall say. Good games, but approach with caution because some of the themes can be triggering to some people, so definitely wait until 18 plus. Exactly, Toast. I walk right into that. At least I grabbed the cocoon before I died immediately afterwards. Just marathoned. Oh, speaking of Resident Evil, need to finish the remake so I can play the new Resident Evil. It looks so good. Yeah, I still need to play the new one. I've been unfortunately spoiled on a couple of things because people can't resist putting things in thumbnails, but you know, the usual suspects of like final boss, you know, or this is the ending, or you know, those folks. I'm not trying to call out other streamers or anything in this regard. But, he marathoned all the Resident Evils inside 6. They're so good except for the 3 remake. I've heard so many complaints about the 3 remake. Dual reading for the boss, the Blood Battle died decree 16 while the Fox of Silent Hill decreed nat 1. Oh, dead already, yeah. Well, we did have fog here the other day that was reminiscent of Silent Hill, so I guess I can't say I didn't expect that. Like, I was half expecting some of the enemies to just come popping right out of the fog at me. Ow. I expected her to move a little differently there. That was just an unfortunate misread on my part. And I thought I had a heal. I did not, in fact, have a heal. But they just can't resist the excitement and needing clickbait. Yeah, to a degree, that's a little rage baity too. When they're going like, oh, we're deliberately going to show you the most shocking moments, you know. But oh well. If I weren't myself streaming, I'd probably be able to avoid YouTube, but as it is, I kind of set myself up for a little bit of a disappointment in that regard, I suppose. Yeah, I knew she was gonna do that, which is why I was trying to avoid it, but then she was too quick. Ow. At least I got a heal there. Okay, that timing worked out a little better than I anticipated. The only thing you could say to me for this fight is good luck. Well, thank you for the good luck. Ow. That was one of the times I shouldn't have gone for the parry. Unfortunate. I do need to remember my tools again, but... I'm at least getting to second stage a little bit more consistently, even if I'm not living long. And then I dodge right into her. Get over here. Not like that. I'll take that heal. I'm good with that. Ow. I'm less good with that. See, I can throw things out too. Ah, I slipped on that pogo and that hurt. You have a good grasp on lace fights usually, but this one, oh my god, It is a little tricky to try to get the... There isn't really a pattern to it that I can glean, so it's it comes down to reaction times and trying to just, you know, listen to the advice of any boss fight is easy if you don't get hit, you know? Because that's such perennial advice. As Hornet would say, get good, right? Yeah. I keep acting like that attack's gonna be like the one that Grim did, where, you know, he dashes to the ground and then he dives to the ground and then dashes in the direction where I am. I keep misreading it that way. I have to live somehow, which is going to be its own fun challenge here. Where is she? There she is. And I shouldn't have tried to be right there. If I can get a heal in somewhere, that would be fantastic. Ow. Especially now. And then I get stomped on the head like an enemy in Mario. Man. So long the fight? Yeah, it goes on for a bit. Probably mostly because one has to dance back and forth so much because apparently the recommended is don't be too aggressive, and I can't argue with that since I'm kind of getting some slightly better results off of that method, but oh, I just completely missed that. There we are. Okay. That was not the direction I meant to go, game, but okay. I timed that wrong. I need to better read read her attacks than trying to pay attention to what's being said in chat, and I'm dead. You realize that your Dragon Dice set box is actually a dice tray. Nice. Gotta love when those things come as a set. How dare she? Double how dare she? What the frick? And then she backs off and I can't heal. Typical. Right? Lisa's scream is funny. Well, I do think I do find her kind of amusing in the sense that she reminds me of a particular type of anime character that's called like the Ojo, where you know, it's like a very pampered, rich girl type character, and that laugh is the exact reason why. That laugh that she does right there is the exact reason why. So it feels kind of adjacent to the whole Scream aspect. You know, it just sounds like a longer oh, you know, right at the beginning of the oh, you know, type of laugh. Nope. Okay, cool. That I thought I was about to get hit with that from the side instead of from above. Oh, I wasn't far enough away. I thought she was gonna do that a lot sooner, is basically what I was saying. I'm hoping that this one actually gets me a bit farther in, that I don't make too many silly mistakes here. Okay, well that kind of accidentally worked there, that dodge. That wasn't how I was expecting it to work, but it kind of accidentally worked. Ow. I stood way too close to that. Oh, there she is. Thank you, Circlet. That was not how I anticipated that going, but it worked. Ow, 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 ow. I'll be reading that in just a moment once I get my plan of attack figured out here. Yeah. And my plan of attack was to die, apparently. I don't think that's a very effective one. You might want to put Magnesite dice because that fight is long and you get a lot of value. Maybe, yeah. Well, we will start looking at stuff at this point. I do have an outstanding quest, but I don't think this one's needed because 100% completion, but still. Multi-binder might be holding me there too long. Well, yeah, I don't need Compass, although Compass is OP as the joke goes around here. That one's an achievement you should do after Lace? Ah, okay. I think multi-binder, even though it heals me for a lot, it's slowing me down for the heals when I really need it. We're gonna try something, even if poison is probably not gonna last all that well because she's gonna keep ducking into the void. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try, regardless. We're going to try. So I know the poison's gonna get cleared from her very, very quickly, but for the time that she has it, it might do something. Well, that dash with the void seems to work, if nothing else. That felt quicker. Maybe it's just kind of me being with wishful thinking there, but that felt quicker. Getting to second stage, so it might do better than I'm fearing here. Ow! I missed. Ow. I don't know how she avoided that, but she did apparently in that case, but still. Oh, it destroyed, okay, but still. Ow. Thank you, Dice. Dice bought me 2 seconds. I thought I was already dead and I froze. Dragon Die decrees 19 with advantage. I think attacks are actually kind of working. I'm pleasantly surprised because I thought the poison was going to get removed a lot more often than that because of how she keeps dipping back into the void. So this might work a lot better than I was fearing. And I do still have a bunch of those shards from the last time I farmed for them. Oh, I went right into that. My fault. Oh, I missed. But she popped up right with the tax. Ow. That is not what I meant to do. But it should be fine, regardless. I hope. Ow. Just don't get hit here, Kami. And I thought I had enough to heal. That was my mistake. Okay, so we are very low on shards. However, should be fine regardless, and instantly dies. Yeah, I know. I know. playing the game of keep away, but still do damage. I mean, this still is the game I paid for. It's just the game of figuring out what works here. You know? Oh, she's starting with that. She is not happy. That was not what I meant to do there. There you go. Have fun with that. Oh. Ow. That was my fault. I shouldn't have run into her twice, and I missed her completely right there. I pretend I do not see. No. Hang on. The attacks are definitely getting me through phase 1 a lot quicker, I think. It's just still trying to manage phase 2 at that point. They hadn't deployed in time, I don't think, yet. There we go. Now we got the damage going on. Note to self, Kami, don't dodge until you know where she is, probably. Case in point. Ow. That is not where I wanted that to land, but it still hit her. Okay. Oh no. Ow. Oh no. Ah. I thought I was trying to find a window so that I could at least get Silk from my heel, and nope. You love Lace's moveset though, it actually feels like a final boss. It does feel challenging enough for that. And I'm actually going to... I'm thinking about switching out another thing, but I'm not sure what. Because speaking of Silk and whatnot, I'm kind of debating, because I'm taking damage, get just a little extra to ensure that I have enough for healing and such. But maybe Weave Light, yeah. We'll see. We'll try Weave Light, and if not, then we'll go with the, with Druid, potentially. Because, again, I'm taking a lot of damage, so why not get Silk for that? Yep, my stuff is over there again. How kind of her to wait until... Ow. How kind of her to wait until, my, attacks were done setting up before attacking. Now, as far as this being a final boss fight, I'm trying to determine. I'm going to wager that there's more than just these two phases that we've been running across. I don't know what to expect once we get there, but. Hey, J-Matt, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty okay. I'm starting to make a little progress on this boss fight, thankfully. Ow. I'm still taking damage. I haven't made that much progress, but, you know. The dice took that hit for me. I'm appreciative. Except the problem is, now I need to heal. And, yeah, that happened. Have you done the original Hollow Knight? Yes. Many months ago at this point. Who might not be sane if I don't beat it today? You probably... Have fun stepping on those, Lace. Oh, shoot. The Lego bricks are a really good tool. Yeah, I am basically telling her to go step on a Lego, huh? Ooh. That came closer than I wanted it to there. Lego bricks versus stubbing your toe. Oh, that's a tough call. Ow, I fell right into that. That was my fault. She ran over those before they were set up, but there we go. Ow, ow, ow. Why did I do that? Man. Lego's worse, but stub toe is close. The corner of the old bed frame, ouch, but softer end of a couch, not as bad. Yeah, true. It does depend on what you're stubbing the toe against. That's fair. Meanwhile, a Lego is a Lego. Stepping on it hurts no matter what it is. Arguably, it's worse if it's a small one, though. I think, arguably. I think that might be the actual argument, is stepping on a small Lego versus stepping on a large Lego, which is worse. I did not react to that in time. Ooh. Owie. Well, it's definitely not the worst out of context I've seen, you know? Like, we are at least discussing, you know, like, oh, it's like telling this boss to step on a Lego that's attack, you know? And then we kind of just went off on that tangent a little bit. Oh, I missed. Oh, I'm dead. Unfortunate. Fun fact, the Everbloom prevents void-related silk draining. I did notice that. Unfortunately, it doesn't prevent the double damage, it seems like. Panda! Good to see you! I love you too. Hope void attacks gave silk instead of taking silk. Very true. On that note, we are seeing Panda... Oh, hold up. That is not the correct folder on my Stream Deck. Ta-da! You'll also be checking out Panda, by the way. This show on the road here, Lace. Oop. Owie. Oh good, she did land on that, on the poisoned Lego tack. Thank you, Dice. That's much appreciated, Dice. Ow. There she is. Ow. I don't think I'm going to be able to have her land on any more poison tacks at this point, but... Ow. And then I dodged into her. What did I just learn there, Kami? Don't dodge unless you see her, unless you know where she is on screen. I can't read chat at the moment, but I appreciate those who are... Let's see. Zombies! Can't stay because spoilers, but sending support. I appreciate it so much. That's another person you should really be checking out, by the way. Gratuitous plug. There we go. Feel like you can pull off a heal when she parries you. Sometimes I can, sometimes I manage it, sometimes I don't. Blob attack when she's higher above you, found you can bind. Okay, I'll have to be paying attention for which one that is because I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I threw that in the wrong corner. I'm not entirely sure which one you're referring to, in all honesty. Okay, it still worked. Angie lady. Oof. Yeah, she's definitely angry right now. I suppose I would be too if I were taken over by the void, but... Ow. Maybe she's lost that's why. Yeah! Being lost is kind of frustrating. Oh, I mistimed that. I should have waited a little longer on that. Ow. Definitely mistimed on that. Oh no. And then I died because I wasn't paying close enough attention. in that case, Aditya is the second Angie lady unlocked. Is the second Angie lady me because I missed the heal. Oh, I'm definitely trying not to read chat during the fight. That being said, my eyes do catch things out of the corner, even when I'm trying to focus. Ow, I should have been ready for that. Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna do another dash there. I was mistaken. Ow. Hey, Cousin, how goes it? We're at this fight. Ow. And dying probably again this time. If I don't, handle things correctly. Oh no, not this one. And yeah, I thought that was gonna be the blob attack, but okay, so that was really weird. The dice saved me, and then I died anyway. Had to go see the reaction to Red Memory and stuff, but now I'm here. I'm glad to see you. I'm very happy to see you. Maybe I'll have better luck. very glad to at least be making it to second stage a lot more consistently now, but you know, being able to live is definitely preferable. Oh, I missed. Ah. I meant to jump and do that, but no. I completely failed at the jump portion of that. Unfortunate miss of iframes, yeah. You've done a bind off of dash attack once, just don't like to challenge it as much as the other attacks. Yeah, I found that pretty inconsistent for my timing on the dashes. So I try to go for other ones, but you know, adjustments and such. I dodged into that. Whew. Lace just kind of gave me a nice short haircut there on that particular stab attack. That was like millimeters from my face. Ow. Okay. We're at least making it to second phase a lot more consistently than we were last time. Where is she? There she is. There's a lot of where the heck is she during this phase just because I keep trying to avoid things. There's a lot more area of effect type of stuff going on. Whoop. Oh, that is not the attack I meant to go for. I wanted to drop my tax. That's a problem. And that just got rid of my tax I just laid down. Very inconsistent now, so let's go with, ow, these guys. Owie. Dang, man. Okay, well. Let's see. Go ahead and crack open some more of those. So that version of the blob attack where she's higher above the ground, you can stay slightly under and bind. You should have a little bit of time to react to her falling direction. If I run across that situation, I'll try to keep that in mind. Since I'm moving around so much during the second phase, I'm not 100% sure I can manage it, but when the opportunity presents itself, but we'll see. I was way too high. I think I might have still gotten some damage in, but just didn't get the heal. Ow. Double ow. Oh, this is not great. Okay, where is she? There's a heal. Ow. Nope. Man. That was a mispress and a half, huh? Which on this fight you have to capitalize on every punish possible while keeping yourself healthy and safe so you don't have to go for the risky binds. Yeah. Yeah, it's the fun balancing act there. And I do realize that Witch is one of the harder ones to use, but you know, it's just kind of on brand. I like this crest a lot. I already do risky binds as it is a lot of the time, so it just kind of fits in that regard too. Of course she jumps. And then I land right in there. I hoped it was also a dream so we didn't lose the tools. Yeah, true. The good news is I haven't lost my money yet, so we should be able to afford a good bit of replenishment. We just have to go running off to buy stuff instead of having to actually grind for it. Ow, ow, ow. I'm kind of hoping for a slightly not better per se, but you know, that she'll make it to second phase and then I can just stand next to her and heal then. So as it is, I'm probably dancing around a little too much in that regard, but... Oh! There it goes. It wasn't quite what I wanted to achieve, but... Oh no. Ow! Have I mentioned I hate those void tendrils? Ow. That was unfortunate. I thought that attempt was going pretty well too. I do sometimes forget to use claw line to close gaps. To a degree, I'm kind of looking at her going like, do I really need that sometimes, because she closes herself in a lot of the time, but yeah. That you make a solid point, because I have been mentioning, like, don't lose line of sight when I go to dodge. Ow. Ow. That just completely canceled out my heal there. And I'm dead. Balanced game, giving the opponent an aimbot. But those particular attacks, Where's my aimbot game? Now see... Don't cogflies they're not aimbot, but they're bots that do homing, so you know. Thank you for standing there while I do my bit there. Oh, of course she jumps there. I stood too close. At least I got a little bit of a heal off on that. At least they don't take a fifth of the damage. The cog flies. On that note, let's throw one out just because we have a few. I threw that in exactly... Well, actually, no, that wound up being in a pretty good spot. Never mind. I take back my, my complaint about my aim there. Unfortunately, I'm still damaged, so we're gonna have to get a heal. And this is what I meant about, like, she usually closes the distance well enough on her own. Remember doing that fight pure nail and bind? That took a decent bit of downloading her fight in your mind and producing a new fighting style. Yeah. Yeah, part of my adjustment here is just trying to reach that equilibrium between doing damage and not taking hits. Ooh. Close enough. That wasn't exactly the direction I planned to play that, but... it still worked out. Ow. A little too slow on the attacks there. Oh. I wasn't expecting second phase just then, if that explains the hesitation there. I was like, wait, oh, we're there now. Yeah, I was surprised I didn't run into her there either. Okay. Whew. Oh no. Owie. Okay, what do? Not that. Not that. Yeah, I was going like, I know there's a surprise coming. Which direction is it coming from? That direction. Okay. I'm dead. No, I have never gotten there before in this fight. This is my first playthrough of the game. Yeah, I figured there was a surprise coming because I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I'm done. I just didn't know which direction it was coming from. She was like, surprise! Yes, she sure was. I don't like that type of surprise, and I'm dead. I don't like that type of surprise. I've come to expect it from the bosses in this game and in Hollow Knight, but that phase you feel signifies the halfway point of the fight, but check yes, please do check the HP values, because I'm going like, how much farther do I go? I was expecting at least 3 phases. It was just what's coming on the other side of that, you know. Worst case, we have to head up and go buy some more stuff for my tools. it should be a relatively quick, in theory, pickup. Ow, I fell right into that. I shouldn't have. Oh, okay. Iframes. W iframes. Ow. No iframes there. And then I misread the attack. That doesn't help. Owie. Oh, I didn't have enough for a heal. The direction the void orbs are coming from signifies for future reference. Okay, so it varies. But you gotta die to it once, yeah, okay. At least I know that it, like, side to side, you know, is the attack. So get up on the wall, stay there. Welcome on in, Radiance. Actually, first time seeing a witch user is pretty brave. I realize I'm probably being a little presumptuous doing this challenge on my first playthrough, but yeah, I've already been kind of healing risky a lot during these games, so you know, it's like, oh well, this feels like a natural fit, but then also it's just kind of on brand for me. So ow, I didn't have enough room. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd take that hit, but still. Ow, I got stuck, and I got hit by everything. That is not what I meant to do right then. We're having to play this a little extra, Okay. So, up on the wall. I do not have a send-in script, just, fair warning. Which way is it coming from? Sounds like it's coming from the left again. Okay, I'm probably gonna die, but we'll see how this all shapes up again here. This is where it gets hard to see stuff, indeed. I can very much see that at the moment. Where is she? There she is. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the... Ow. I don't have the silk to heal. Otherwise, I would have tried to. As you can see, I can't. Yes, very true. And the music was getting really, really good. Let me actually sit down and open up a few more of these real quick so I can get my tax back. Speedrunner's worthy of respect. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I thought I was far enough away. I was not. Okay, I'm being too aggressive again, probably, and that's half my issue right now. Aw, man. I had a feeling she was gonna jump, and that's why I went over it, but, man. 2 steps forward, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back, right? That's how it goes sometimes. It's very close to not hitting you. It felt like it was, like, just on the edge. So in a way I could tell, but yeah. Thank you, Dice. Oh, I missed. Just waiting for her to do her thing before I moved there. Man, I need to dive down a lot quicker on that if I'm in a corner like that. That was a bad miss there. Yeah. Or you could say one step back, two forward. I was going with like one step forward, two back because, you know, I was getting consistently to phase 2. And then I, like, failed at stage 1, basically. So it's going like, If we're counting in terms of phases, you know, that's technically 2 backwards, but... Where's my stuff? It's over here. Oh! Oh good. She just popped up right underneath it. I'm good with this. Okay, that just happened to pop up next to me, so I was lucky there. Ow. That was a horrible miss. Just then. I probably should have played that a little differently, gone in a little closer sooner, but ow. And I'm dead. I didn't react quickly enough. You don't waste much movement, you got this. I've been trying to restrain my urge to just jump around a lot, you know. Trying to play this a little more cautiously than I normally would, considering I've been told I was playing way too aggressive last time on this fight. So I've been trying to play more patiently, more cautious. Ow. Okay, but you still ran over my tax. I'm good with that. Ow. Thank you, Dice. I think Dice actually helped with the heal just then. Ow. Okay. Not quite what I was anticipating there, but... Got her walking on the poison tax. This should be... getting to phase 2 soon. Just missed him. Oh good, she landed on it. Oh, she was right there. I was blind as heck right then. thought she was gonna stay there. She did not, in fact, stay there. Ow. Okay, she didn't actually hit me that time, so the ow was preemptive, apparently. There she is. Ow. Thank you, dice. Okay. Okay, we're back to this phase again. I don't know if we're making it through this attempt, but we'll try. I think there's... Nope. I thought there was one more, but there was not. Ow. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting another round of that, and I didn't react to it quickly enough, but at least I know at least I know there's another round of that. Okay. That's farther than we got the last time we got to that phase. Double jump harpoon. Okay, cool. You're not trying to backseat too much. I was trying to think if there was a much more reliable way than just getting to the other side of the to the side of the room, you know. I'm like, can I make that? I don't know if I can. Owie. Let's get out of the corner. Okay, that was, I felt like that was 3 feet to my right, but, okay. Dang it. Definitely misread that. And I didn't even see what she was doing there. W progress. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so there was a reference about, like, getting through phase 2 being about, like, halfway through the fight. Does that mean there is a phase 4? Just, don't give me details of what it is, but does that mean there is something I need to be... Because I was expecting a phase 3, but phase 4 is kinda? Okay. Okay, well, I missed that. That was a bad miss a moment ago. I'm gonna have to try to play this carefully, and then we got... that didn't get us where we wanted to be, but it did something, I suppose. Yeah. Does in fact put you into phase 3, meaning halfway mark. Let me take a look, see it. Okay, we can... We can sit here for a little bit before the next wave of having to go get more stuff happens. Here, have fun with those. And she said thanks, I will, apparently. As she keeps walking across them. I was just off with that. Of course, the fun of going, where the heck is she? I thought I had another moment there before things went horribly awry. I was hoping a short hop could do it, but no. Wait, I got up too quickly. Get my silk back. I would love to be consistent about this at some point in the future to be able to do a Steel Soul run, but you see how rough these attempts are going. Owie. Well, at least she landed on my spikes, so. Why did I jump there? I saw that she was getting ready to jump. Ow. I'm getting distracted because I'm probably gonna have to take a BRB in a minute. Yeah. Case in point, it's getting close to the end of stream, but I am gonna still have to take a BRB. So we're gonna chill here for a moment for like 7-ish minutes, I'm definitely getting like way too distracted by it. There's some new content in Steel Soul and like one new boss, but nothing really bad to miss out on. But I'd still like to be able to say I did it at some point, even if it doesn't end up on stream. I'd like to be able to say I did it at some point, if that makes sense. And I don't say that for every game. I'm not the person who always goes like, oh well, I did this really hard thing, you know. I am win gamer or something like that, you know. Just I usually only do that for games that I really enjoy in the first place. So I'm hoping I get to it at some point. But if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen, you know. But I will BRB for like 5-7 minutes. I might be a little early, I might be a little late, we'll see. Sit tight. I'm gonna also get myself some more drink, I think. But yeah, hydrate, get snacks, do all the stuff you need to do. See you in 7-ish. Well, as you'll probably heard, I'm already back. I was like, why am I not hearing anything out of my headphones? The answer is, they got slightly unplugged, but we are back. And we're getting right back into it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've got a couple more attempts in us today. A couple, I say, as I look at. There's a good half hour until official stream end time, but hopefully I'll be able to focus now. I think my stuff is on the other side of the room, yeah. Oops. Put down some fresh tacks, and I was way too close for that. Again, okay. Those things reach much farther than they have any right to. Oh, there she is. Of course I jumped at that moment. Oh, I missed. And I didn't dodge the way I meant to. Unfortunate. Okay. But we do have plenty of shards still. Yep, my stuff's behind her, as I anticipated. Just, you have fun with that, Reese. She said no thank you this time, apparently. There we go. I shouldn't have gone for that pogo. There go all my attacks for that one. Ow. Whew. Thank goodness for the dice at that moment, but I'm still probably gonna die here. Gotta get re-warmed up. Yeah. I thought the short hop would help me, but nope. At least we get a shortened version of the cutscene each time. There's nothing worse I remember from the from older games than having to sit through the entire cutscene, and it gets to the point where you're just kind of mocking the dialogue that the big bad says to you. It is a cool arena, Demon Cat. How you doing? I hope you've been well. It's been a little bit. Ow, I got caught in that. Misread that attack, clearly. Doing well, just been stuck on stuff lately? I'm sorry you've been stuck on stuff. I kinda get what you're saying. That was like the worst time for that to happen. Nope. Yeah. Unfortunate. I got hopeful, and then things went south very quickly. I don't know about the most overstimulating boss. It can be a little much, but I feel like I've definitely seen worse. Maybe not on stream before, but this is just like, whoa, pocket sand be upon you type of fight sometimes, you know, with what I'm pulling here. Oh, 2 in a row, huh? Okay, I think that was a... Oh! W Cogflies? Okay. Should be coming from the left, the first one. Okay. I tried to learn. Ow. Ow. I'd like to be able to heal, please. Dang it. I thought I had an opportunity to heal. Aw, man. I lived a little longer again that time, though, during that phase. Good news can go over time by 15 minutes today. Oh, that's good. I get the feeling we're probably gonna need it. Because we are definitely getting to that point where I'm gonna have to make a run to get the, get more shards for these tools. Either that or switch to new tools, and I like how attacks are working. I'd like my stuff back, please. Thank you. Yeah, oh. Of course I run right into her at that moment. Okay, why are you just sitting on top of me, Liz? Like, what the heck? I was waiting for her to move, and she just didn't move. Nope. I keep missing my heals, and this is a problem. Because I like living. Yeah. I should have dodged to the left on that one. I thought I had just enough room. I was wrong. If only you had 200 wheels of cheese. I don't know. I assuming you're referring to her attack. If you're referring to her attack in this particular instance, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of I like garlic, but I'm not a person who's a big fan of fermented garlic. Which I think is what that one type is. I could be mistaken. It's a very particular type of fermentation, I think, in that case. Ow, I misread that attack. And that was very painful. Okay. The tax helped. Again. Tools. Okay. Modded Dragon Quest 11 so much you bricked it? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, that just, no, it didn't eat the tax. Okay. Ow. This is a problem. This is a very big problem. I need to be able to heal, please. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. No. Okay. We lived. For now, at least. Ow. Thank you, dice. Man. We are definitely running low on our tools now, though. Unless I break these, and I don't really want to. I am not breaking the statuette at the very least. Thankfully, I have some stuff in my, I have shards in my, and a Silk Eater in my, inventory. So we can afford to go get more stuff if we need to, but... Have fun with those. I thought I was out of reach. I was not, in fact, out of reach. Owie. I missed. I need to stop missing my heals, please. Oh, man. And here I thought it was it was the other way around. I got the heal and we were in phase 3, but nah. Downwards again. And I am now out of tax. This is unfortunate. But I still have my cog flies. I just need to do this without relying on my backup damage here as much. Thought I reacted in time. That was unfortunate. The way she popped up just to jump back into the void. There she is. I got greedy. That was a very risky heal, but I'm no longer one hit away from death, so we'll count that as in slightly better condition. There she is. And I didn't get out of the way in time. Oof. Yeah, I'm not sure it's happening today, but we're still going for we're still going for a bit here. Let's see. I'm out of tax, but that doesn't mean that I don't have other things I can use. I don't think I have the timing down to do Volt Vessel on that. It's not a small enough room for these. Sting Shard is basically the same deal. True, and she does jump around a bit more, so it at least gives me something else I can resort to. Because I was thinking about that one for a moment. I was just seeing if there were any other options. Sting Shard kind of goat. And they're pretty good. I just haven't been really using them. Using the owl, yeah. I walked into her. How dare I? And then I missed my heal. How dare I again? Times 2. Oh. Silk. Silk, silk, silk. A song of silk, one might say. But yeah, I don't use Sting Shard very often, so... Placement is a little... I'm not sure what the best ones are for in here. And then I broke my own Sting Shards. That was rough. Use Silk Shot if you wanted to get a range hit in, but that's about it. Didn't use any tools when fighting her with Witch, just kind of stayed occupied with dodging and finding opportunities to bind. And on the note of the hit more with nail, the last time I tried that, I was being told I was being too aggressive, so... Yeah, see, the being more aggressive, that's the exact opposite advice of what I got last time I was doing this. And that was kind of what the tools were about too, was including those in the bait and punish. You know, it's like, oh, she wants to dash on the ground so much, she's gonna run over these tacks. You know? And she's gonna take poison damage for it, you know? That type of deal. Oh, that is not how that was supposed to go, but okay. And cog flies are just because cog flies. They're very nice in my opinion. Oh, she was just out of reach. Otherwise I could have gotten that heal. Ow. At least the music is good. Trying to go through this without good music would have made it just 10 times more painful. Of course I missed that pogo. I can get a heal in maybe in a second here. Okay, well, that didn't get me much of a heal, but it did something. Okay. Oh no, no, ow, thank you, dice. Owie. Where is she? Oh. Things are coming from that side. I didn't react in time. Dang it. Yep. I'm at least happy that there has been progress. I kind of wish we got farther already today, but you know, I guess we'll see how things go. I shouldn't like preemptively say we're probably not getting it today, but I'm very unsure whether we will. That's what I get for trying to style on her a little bit on that. Instead of punishing her, I was the one that got punished on it. I was just out of reach of that, and I am appreciative of that. The game granting me that small mercy. Owie. Where is she? There she is. Owie. That hurt. I thought I was safe. I was not safe. Okay. Now, Kami, don't miss the jumps this time. Oh, okay, that worked out in my favor, kind of. Not what I intended to do, but it worked, and I still died. Threadstorm hit, like, I think multiple times, but it wasn't what I was trying to do at that moment, unfortunately. Just out of reach. Where's she? There she is, over there. I was like, where on earth? Misread the which way she was gonna do that. Since you have Silksong, what if you use as many silk skills and heals as you could before getting the silk refill from your cocoon for a decent amount of extra... I'm trying to remember what on earth this thing is. Oh, so okay. But okay. I got it. Okay. But I'm going, what if you use as many silk skills and heals as you could before getting the silk refill from your... Okay. I misread what that sentence was. What that sentence was saying. Now, the downside to that is that I could very well die before I retrieve that. You've seen how the attempts have been going here, especially since I dodged into that. I misread that entirely. I wasn't risking it any further on that one. Yeah, that might have been the last run for today. Because we mentioned I could run over like 15 minutes, but that kind of brought us to it. But I feel like we still made progress in the sense that that we've been making it past phase 2 at least today when I was just happy to even reach phase 2 last time, so hopefully we'll be able to get this done on Wednesday. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good well, next couple days until I see you again. If we don't see each other again this week, have a good week. And please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye!